Here are 10 of the worst punishments in human history, and I'm ranking them using a pain meter, starting with the milder ones and ending with pure nightmare fuel. Bastinado. We'll start with something that didn't always kill, but absolutely wrecked you while you were alive. Bastinado was common across Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Europe. Instead of whipping the back like most punishments, this one targeted the soles of the feet. The victim was tied down and beaten with rods, canes, or knotted cords. Now it sounds tame, until you remember that all your body weight rests on those nerves. Done lightly, it caused swelling so severe you couldn't walk for days. Done harshly, it shattered bones, split skin, and led to permanent disability. It was used for interrogation, punishment, and humiliation. Because even when you survived, every step afterward reminded you of it. According to the pain meter, this ranks low, but still unforgettable. The Rat Dungeon. Now we are getting darker. Under the Tower of London was a dark underground cell connected to the river. When the water level rose, rats were forced out of their hiding spots and into the dungeon. The prisoner was chained in total darkness and couldn't see anything, only hear the rats crawling in. Over hours and days, the rats would bite and eat at their body. At first, it was used to scare people. Later, prisoners were left there to die. According to the pain meter, this ranks high, a slow and terrifying death. Pitch capping. This was a punishment meant to scar, not always kill. Hot tar or pitch was poured into a cap made of paper or cloth. That cap was forced onto the victim's head, allowed to cool, then ripped off, tearing away hair, skin, and flesh. Infection was common, and survivors were often disfigured for life. According to the pain meter, this ranks high-medium, quick torture with lifelong consequences. The rack. This was a torture device made to stretch the body. Prisoners were tied by the wrists and ankles to rollers. With each turn, their body was pulled tighter. Joints broke, muscles tore, and nerves were damaged. Many confessed to anything just to make it stop. According to the pain meter, this ranks high. Pure agony with no escape. Keel hauling. Used at sea to punish sailors. A rope was tied around the victim and looped under the ship. He was thrown overboard and dragged under the keel, the sharp, barnacle-covered bottom of the ship. Many drowned or were ripped apart. If someone survived one round, they were sometimes dragged again. Poina Clay. This was used in ancient Rome for people who killed their own family members. The criminal was sewn into a leather sack with a dog, a snake, a monkey, and a rooster, all alive. Then the bag was thrown into water. The animals panicked and attacked while the person drowned. Later, some criminals could choose between this or being killed in the arena, crushed by elephants. In parts of Asia, especially India, elephants were used to execute people, even into the 1800s. Sometimes it was quick. The elephant crushed the person's head in one step. Other times it was slow. The elephant walked over arms, legs, and body parts one at a time. According to the pain meter, this ranks high, a death by pure panic. Impalement. A long wooden stake was pushed through the victim's body, often from the lower part of the torso upward. Sometimes it was done quickly to kill fast, but the worst version kept the person alive for hours. Death came slowly from blood loss, shock, or internal damage. Scaphism. The boats. This torture from ancient Persia was designed to last days. The victim was trapped between wooden planks or inside a hollowed boat, with arms and legs sticking out. They were force-fed milk and honey until they had severe diarrhea. Flies, worms, and other creatures ate their skin and wounds. Each day they were fed again to keep them alive longer. The oubliette. To be forgotten. This wasn't fast. It was slow psychological and physical death. An oubliette was a tiny, dark stone cell underground, sometimes so small you couldn't stand or lie down properly. Prisoners were thrown in and left with no food, no light, and no way out. When archaeologists opened some oubliettes, they found piles of human bones, proof that people were literally forgotten inside. And that's why it ranks #1 on the pain meter. Those are 10 of the worst punishments humans ever invented, ranked from painful to absolutely unthinkable. Which one hit you the hardest? Drop the number in the comments. And if you want a part 2 with even darker entries, let me know.